Hello everyone, welcome to the Current Affairs Express show. Today I will throw ample light on the best 200 current affairs for the month of April. This will be in question and answer format. You can as well attempt the free quiz on current affairs from the Exigence Educator app where you will get the MCQ format. As for the month of May, I will bring weekly current affairs MCQs and you will get more than 300 current affairs for the month of May. So without wasting any more time, let's start the question and answer session. Now, here in this session, we will have, just as I said, we will have 200 current affairs, and after that, we'll check the static current affairs from the static GK facts from the state of Himachal Pradesh. So let's start. Now, Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action is a plan signed between which two countries? So, Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action is a plan signed between which two countries? Which state governments have announced major salary cuts due to coronavirus pandemic? Which IIT is to provide a portable ventilator to support the medical infrastructure amid the COVID-19 outbreak? Rate of interest for Sukarna Samriddhi account scheme has been reduced from 8.4% to what? You have to answer the percentage. Fine. Which state has become the 12th state to get the Price Monitoring and Resource Unit PMRU? Just a second. Alright. Now the next one. Sun Radio Interferometer Space Experiment. That is Sunrise. It is the full form of Sunrise. Mission has been announced by which space organization? RBI has recently increased the limit for FPI investment in corporate bonds to what percent? You have to mention the percentage. Praveen Yadav, who resigned recently, was the CEO of which company? You have to name the company. Alright. A new technology named Cytec Iron has been adopted by the hospitals of which state in the fight of COVID-19. Okay. This is Cytec Iron. Cytec Iron. This is a new technology. It has been adopted by some hospitals. You have to name the state. The hospitals belong to which state? The 2021 World Athletics Championships, which has been shifted to 2022, will take place. This will be take in which city? Will take place in which city? Alright. So it's time to check the answers. If you're a serious aspirant, I hope you have already answered them. Alright. Because it should not take more than few seconds to answer the questions. If it is in your mind, if you are sure about it, you must have answered by now. Now let's check. Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action is a plan signed between the two countries, that is USA and Iran, the United States and Iran. Which state governments have announced major salary cuts due to coronavirus pandemic, that is Telangana and Maharashtra. They will have salary cuts due to this COVID-19 pandemic. See, most of the news you will have on COVID-19 because there is a major issue these days, right? Now, which IIT is to provide a portable ventilator to support the medical infrastructure amid coronavirus or COVID-19 outbreak? It is IIT Kanpur. They will provide a portable ventilator. Rate of interest for Sukarna Samriddhi account scheme has been reduced from 8.4%. That is, it was earlier 8.4%. Now it has been reduced or revised to 7.6%. Which state has become 12th state to get the Price Monitoring and Resource Unit PMRU, that is Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir is the state, it is rather the 12th state, just a second, rather the 12th state to get the Price Monitoring and Resource Unit. Sun Radio Interferometer Space Experiment, that is Sunrise, this mission has been announced by NASA. Now, Where is the headquarters of NASA? It is in Washington DC, United States. Understood? Now, RBI has recently increased the limit for FPI investment in corporate bonds to what percent? It is 15%. It is 15%. Pravin Yadav, who resigned recently, was the CEO of which company? He was the CEO of Paytm. A new technology named Sci-Tech Aeron has been adopted by the hospitals of Maharashtra. Sci-Tech Aeron related to Maharashtra. Understood? Maharashtra. At the 2021 World Athletics Championship, which was shifted to 2022, will take place in Eugene, Oregon. Eugene. Understood? Now, the next one. The Jharkhand government has launched a mobile app, Pragyam, to issue e-passes. The app was launched by whom? Okay. Which sections of IPC have been invoked against persons who maliciously do any act which is likely to spread the infection of any disease dangerous to life? Which portal has been started to support foreign tourists in India who are stuck far away from their homeland amidst COVID-19 threats and lockdown? According to the recently released East Asia and Pacific in the time of COVID-19 report, the poverty will increase to a total of 11 million population in the EAP region. Who has released the report? EAP means East Asia and Pacific. So who has released the report? Let's see. BharatPay has started COVID-19 protection insurance cover in association with which bank? First of all, you need to answer uh, where is this platform? That is, what is the uh, headquarter? I mean, where is the headquarter of BharatPay? Okay, rather, where is it based? And who is the brand ambassador of BharatPay? In the previous video, I have already mentioned, and I have also mentioned the tricks to remember that. So, BharatPay. Okay, let me have a look at the next questions. I will answer this when I mm, start showing the answers. Okay, Maria Theresa has become the first royal to pass away due to COVID-19 complications. She was the princess of which country? Who headed the designing team for the coronavirus testing kit called MyLab Patho-Detect COVID-19 Qualitative PCR Kit? Which bank has launched WhatsApp banking? WhatsApp banking. How many Indian Americans have been awarded the Guggenheim Fellowships to 2020? How many Indian Americans have been awarded the Guggenheim Fellowships 2020? Who has written the book titled How Contagion Works, Science, Awareness and Community in Times of Global Crisis? Now for the answers. Okay. The Jharkhand government has launched a mobile app program to issue e-passes, and the app was launched by whom? The CM or the Chief Minister Hemant Soren. Which sections of IPC have been invoked against persons who maliciously do any act which is likely to spread the infection of any disease dangerous to life? So, the sections are sections 269 and 270. Okay, you can be booked under these two sections if you carry out any such act. Which portal has been started to support foreign tourists in India who are stuck far away from their homes amidst the COVID-19 threats and lockdown? The name of the portal is Stranded in India. So it will help the foreign tourists who are actually stranded in India and they are unable to return to their homelands. According to the recently released EAP, that is East Asia and Pacific in the time of COVID-19 report, the poverty will increase to a total of 11 million population in the East Asia and Pacific region. Who has released the report? It is the World Bank. The World Bank has released the report. Okay. So, just as I asked, BharatPay is a Delhi based platform and the Brand ambassador of Bharat Pay is Salman Khan. Okay. Now, Bharat Pay has started COVID-19 protection insurance cover in association with ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank. Alright. And what is the full form of ICICI? The full form of ICICI is Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India. Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India. Okay. Maria Teresa has become the first royal to pass away. She was the Princess of Spain. Okay. Who headed the designing team for the coronavirus testing kit called MyLab PathoDetect COVID-19 Qualitative PCR kit. Virologist Minal Dakhave Vosley. Okay. MD Vosley. Which bank has launched the WhatsApp banking? It is also ICICI Bank. How many Indian Americans have been awarded with the Guggenheim Fellowships 2020? There are four Indian Americans. And who are they? Pradeep Sharma. He is a mechanical engineer at the University of Houston. Kavita Ramanan, professor of applied mathematics at Brown University. Dilip Da Kunha, architect, planner, and teacher at Harvard University and Columbia University. Mukul Sharma, professor of art sciences at Dartmouth College, who has written the book titled How Contagion Works: Science, Awareness, and Community in Times of Global Crisis. So the author is Paolo Giardino. Paolo Giardino. Now the next. Madhavipuri Beck has got 6 months extension of service till October 4, 2020 as a whole-time member of which of the following institution or organization. Okay. You have to name the organization. Okay. Name the Indian NGO who has won the School Award for Social Entrepreneurship 2020 for its exceptional work in the maternal and child health space in India. Name the Indian institute which, in collaboration with AIIMS Rishikesh, prepared a low-cost portable ventilator named Pranvayu. Name the name the company. Sorry, name the company which has launched India's first home screening kit for COVID-19, which was approved by ICMR. And which Indian company has developed a technology named Cytec Aeron negative ion generator to control virus infections in closed environment. So a similar question you had come across moments back. Okay. The PIB or the Press Information Bureau has set up COVID-19 fact check unit to curb fake facts and news. PIB comes under which ministry? What was the name of official mascots of the 19th Asian Games 2020? What are the names? You have to mention the names. The 19th Asian Games 2022, which is going to be conducted at Hangzhou, China. When was International Transgender Day of Visibility observed annually? The International Day for Mine Awareness and Assistance in Mine Action was observed every year on. By which year NASA has, it will be is, alright, not was. By which year NASA has planned to set up Artemis, the first human base camp in South Pole of Moon? So, these are the questions. Now, let me tell you the answers. So, as a whole-time member, Madhavipuri Beck has got 6 months extension from SEBI. The nod has been given by SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India. Name the Indian NGO who has won the School Award for Social Entrepreneurship. It is Arman. Arman. Name the Indian institute which, in collaboration with AIIMS Rishikesh, has prepared a low-cost portable ventilator. What is the name? Pranavayu. So it is IIT Roorkee. That is IIT Roorkee and AIIMS Rishikesh. They have both jointly prepared this low-cost portable ventilator named Pranavayu. See, both start with R. Roorkee, Rishikesh. So it will be helpful to memorize in this way. Rishikesh and Roorkee. Names Rishikesh and IIT Roorkee. Name the company which has launched India's first home screening kit for COVID-19, which was approved by ICMR. It is Bione, Bione. Okay. Which Indian company has developed a technology named Cytec Aeron negative ion generator to control virus infections in closed environment? It is J-Clean. J-C-L-E-A-N. J-Clean. The PIB has set up COVID-19 fact check. Alright. PIB comes under which ministry? It is the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. And the name of the official mascots of 19th Asian Games 2022 are Kong Kong, Lian Lian, and Chen Chen. Kong Kong, Lian Lian, and Chen Chen. That is 2C and 1L. You can remember in this way C2, C2, and L2. Or you can say CCL, that is Kong Kong, Chen Chen, and Lian Lian. In this way you can memorize. Alright. When was International Transgender Day of Visibility observed annually? It is March 31st. It is 31st of March. Alright. The International Day for Mine Awareness and Assistance in Mine Action is observed on April 4th every year. By which year NASA has planned to set up Artemis, the first human base camp in South Pole of Moon? The year is 2024. Now, the International Day of Reflection on 1994 genocide against the Tutsi in Rwanda is observed annually on which date? The World Health Day is celebrated every year on 7th April. What is the theme for World Health Day 2020? You have to name the theme. The Department of Science and Technology has set up Center for Augmenting WAR with COVID-19 health issues. That is Coverage. It is the full form of Coverage. Center for Augmenting War with COVID-19 health crisis in Society for Innovation and Entrepreneurship. Society for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, they can give SINE only in the exam, okay? And SINE is umbrella organization of which institute? Indian Institute. Alright, name the Indian women's cricketer who has been appointed as the brand ambassador for PepsiCo. Name the person who has been appointed as the chairman of NASCOM, National Association of Software and Services Companies, NASCOM. With which company Punjab National Bank Housing Finance, PNBHF, signed an agreement to raise 75 million US dollar fund? Name the organization which has confirmed force majeure was not applicable in case of COVID-19. This is a very important question. You must be aware of this fact. Alright. Name the hackathon launched by Sanjay Dhotre, Minister of State, HRD and IT, to solve the problems due to COVID-19. Name the initiative launched by Civil Services Officers Association to fight COVID-19. Civil Services Officers Association to fight COVID-19. You have to name the initiative. With which company National Health Authority NHA has partnered to provide transport services to frontline health workers. Now, it's time for the answers. International Day of Reflection on 1994 Genocide against Tutsi in Rwanda is observed annually on 7th April. The World Health Day, 7th April, and the theme is to support nurses and midwives. So, SIGN, that is Society for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, is an umbrella organization of IIT Bombay. Name the Indian women's cricketer appointed as the brand ambassador for PepsiCo. It is Shefali Verma. Brand ambassador for PepsiCo, Shefali Verma, Indian women cricketer. Name the person who has been appointed as the chairman of NASCOM. It is UB Pravin Rao. NASCOM chairman is UB Pravin Rao. With which company Punjab National Bank Housing Finance signed an agreement to raise USD, that is US dollar 75 million, that is Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, Japan International Cooperation Agency. Name the organization which has confirmed force majeure. So what is force majeure? It states that in the event of any force majeure or disaster that affects the normal functioning of the life of the insurer, then it can temporarily suspend the claims by making the contract null and invalid. So, the organization is Life Insurance Council of India. They have said that force majeure is not applicable in case of COVID-19. This is a very important question. Name the hackathon launched by Sanjay Dhotre to solve problems due to COVID-19. It is Hack the Crisis India. Hack the Crisis India. Name the initiative launched by Civil Services Officers Association to fight COVID-19. It is Karuna. It is Karuna. Understood? With which company NHA, that is National Health Authority, has partnered to provide transport services to frontline health workers. It is Uber. Alright? When was National Pet Day celebrated every year? Rather, when is National Pet Day celebrated? Which Indian ministry divides health centers into three categories for COVID-19 patients? Name the public sector bank which has initiated four schemes for SHG, FPO and farm community to tackle impact of COVID-19. SHG means self-help groups. Who has been appointed as the MD and CEO of Bharti AXA Life Insurance Company? Which Japanese multinational company has acquired 80.1% share capital of Swiss-based ABB Management Holding AG? Company has acquired 100% stake in GMR Kamalanga Energy Limited? Which company has signed contract from Indian Army to install state-of-the-art IT-enabled network under Network of Spectrum (NFS)? Which organization or institute, along with Wipro 3D, is to create a full-face shield for healthcare personnel treating coronavirus patients? So, they will create a full-face shield with the 3D technology. Understood? One Cop, One Gangster was launched in which state? So basically, what is One Cop, One Gangster? Uh, one cop will be, that is one policeman will be assigned one dreaded criminal. Fine. Now, Radomir Antic, who died in April 2020, is a famous coach in which sports? Now, it's time for the answers. So, National Pet Day, April 11. Okay. Which Indian ministry has divided health centers into three categories? It is Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, and the name of the three categories are COVID Care Center, CCC, Dedicated COVID Health Care, and Dedicated COVID Hospital. And which public sector bank has initiated four schemes to tackle the impact of COVID-19? It is Bank of Baroda. Bank of Baroda. And who has been appointed as the MD and CEO of Bharti AXA Life Insurance Company? It is Parag Raja. Parag Raja has been appointed as the MD and CEO of Bharti AXA Life Insurance Company. And Hitachi, it is the Japanese multinational company who has acquired 80%, approximately 80% share capital of Swiss-based ABB Management Holding. So JSW Energy Limited has acquired 100% stake in GMR Kamalanga Energy Limited. Which company has signed contract with Indian Army? So it is L&T, Larsen and Toubro Limited, has signed contract with the Indian Army to install state-of-the-art IT-enabled network under Network of Spectrum (NFS). Okay. Which organization or institute, along with Wipro 3D? It is DRDO. DRDO and DRDO has joined hands with Wipro 3D to create the face shield for the healthcare personnel. Okay. And UP has launched the one cop, one gangster, okay, to deal with the dreaded gangsters and criminals. Fine. Radomir Antic was a famous coach of football. He was a famous football coach. Government plans to link 22,000 mandis with enum platform by which year? You have to mention the year. The government has tested an application named geofencing app to trigger emails and SMS alerts to an authorized government agency if a person has jumped quarantine or has escaped from isolation based on the person's mobile phone's cell tower location. So, this is the fact, this is the news, okay, and this had recently come in the newspapers. And so, you must tell the center under which act is using its powers to fetch the information from the telecom companies every 15 minutes. So the center is using the powers of some act, right? And in this way, the center is fetching information, okay, of persons. And in case a person escapes from isolation or quarantine, then he will be tracked down easily. And in every 15 minutes, information is being fetched by the center from the telecom companies. So this is a very important fact, you must know it. Indian Railways Rail Coach Factory RCF in Kapurthala, Punjab has developed a low-cost ventilator prototype named Dash that is much cheaper than regular ventilators. The United Nations celebrates Dash of April, you have to mention the date, every year as the International Day of Sport for Development and Peace. Which bank has been nominated by the government for the collection of funds of PM CARES Fund? World Games 2021 postponed to avoid clash with Tokyo Olympics. So, what is the fresh date? Okay. Name the initiative which was launched by Human Resource and Development Ministry along with AICTE for students to fight COVID-19. Which Indian city ranked as the top smart city in India for its execution of smart projects in handling COVID-19 pandemic? Which Indian city? As the Controller and Auditor General's report, what percentage of crimes related to environment in the country committed in Rajasthan during 2014 and 16? This type of questions have a high probability of being asked in the state PSC exams. So this can be asked, this question number 59, it can be asked in Rajasthan PSC exam. Okay, these are the state-wise important questions. Who is the MD and CEO of India and South Asia of Bharti Airtel? So he is in charge of India and South Asia region. Now it's time for the answers. Government plans to link 22,000 mandis with Enam portal by the year 2022. So the center under the Indian Telegraph Act 1885 is using its powers to fetch information from the telecom companies every 15 minutes. So in case you are a COVID patient, coronavirus positive patient, never try to jump quarantine or escape from isolation. You can be easily tracked by the central government. Alright. Indian Railways Rail Coach Factory RCF in Kapurthala, Punjab has developed a low-cost ventilator prototype. What is the name? It is Divan. It is much cheaper than the regular ventilators. United Nations celebrates 6th of April every year as the International Day of Sport for Development and Peace. Which bank has been nominated by the government for the collection of funds of PM CARES Fund? It is Indian Overseas Bank. Earlier, only SBI, that is State Bank of India, was nominated bank for the same. So earlier, only State Bank of India was collecting the funds. Now, Indian Overseas Bank has followed suit. Now, Indian Overseas Bank has followed suit. It will also collect the funds along with SBI. Okay. World Games 2021, in order to avoid clash with Tokyo Games, has been postponed. So it will be held from 7th to 17th of July 2022. Name the initiative which was launched by HRD Ministry along with the ICT for students to fight COVID-19. It is the Samadhan Initiative. Which Indian city ranked as the top smart city for its execution of smart projects in handling COVID-19 pandemic? It is Ahmedabad, Gujarat. As per the Comptroller and Auditor General's or CAG's report, almost 40.59% of crimes related to environment in the country committed in Rajasthan during 2014 to 16. And Gopal Vittal is the MD and CEO of India and South Asia region of Bharti Airtel. Gopal Vittal. Which day is observed as the National Safe Motherhood Day? What is the name of the middle distance runner who has been suspended by NADA, National Anti-Doping Agency? Who has been named as the 128th Commonwealth Points of Light Award winner? What is the name of the mobile doctor booth that was developed by the West Central Railway's Coach Rehabilitation Workshop, CRWS? Name the university which has launched world's first COVID-19 government response tracker. What is India's GDP growth for financial year 2020 to 21 as per UN's report titled Economic and Social Survey of Asia and the Pacific, ESCAP 2020 towards sustainable economies. This is the entire name of the report. Okay, who has been uh, appointed as the MD and CEO of IFCO Tokyo General Insurance. Okay, first woman, it will be a woman, MD and CEO of the company. The appointment committee of cabinet has approved the extension of service for chairman of Mumbai-based Bank Boards Bureau (BBP) by 2 years. Who is the president of BBP? Sorry, who is the present chairman of BBP? That is Bank Board Bureau. He is the part-time chairman. So who is he? What is the rank of Mukesh Ambani in 34th annual list of global billionaires 2020 released by Forbes? So Mukesh Ambani is India's first. Okay, in the Indian ranking he is first, and world ranking Jeff Bezos is at first position. So what is the rank of Mukesh Ambani when it comes to the global rank? Okay, now the country, name the country which has become world leader in international patent filings rather at WIPO's Patent Cooperation Treaty (PCT). WIPO's Patent Cooperation Treaty (PCT). Now it's time for the answer. So 11th April is observed as National Safe Motherhood Day. Understood? And name of the middle distance runner who has been suspended by NADA is Prachi Chaudhary, who has been named as 128th Commonwealth Points of Light Award winner. It is Jadav Pine. Understood? What is the name of mobile doctor booth that was developed by West Central Railway's Coach Rehabilitation Workshop? It is Chara. Name the university which has launched world's first COVID-19 government response tracker. It is the University of Oxford. Now, what is India's GDP forecast? As per the report named Economic and Social Survey of India of Asia and Pacific 2020 towards sustainable economies, it is 4.8%. Who has been appointed as the MD and CEO of IFCO Tokyo General Insurance? First woman, it is Anamika Roy Rastrawar. Anamika Roy Rastrawar. ARR, you can remember in this way. Anamika Roy Rastrawar. The Appointments Committee of Cabinet has approved the extension of service for chairman of the Mumbai-based Bank Board Bureau by 2 years. And who is the present chairman? It is Bhanu Pratap Sharma. Bhanu Pratap Sharma. And so the rank of Mukesh Ambani is 17th in the global list. Name the country which has become world leader in international patent filings at WIPO, that is World Intellectual Property Organization's Patent Cooperation Treaty or PCT, it is China. International Day of Human Spaceflight was observed annually on which date? Which ministry has launched Bharat Pade online campaign? Government has approved the ex gratia compensation of life insurance cover for Food Corporation of India employees, FCI employees. FCI comes under Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution Ministry. And who is the present minister for the same? You have to name the minister. Kendriya Bhandar has taken initiative of providing essential kits to needy families during COVID-19. Kendriya Bhandar functions under which Indian department? United Nations Industrial Development Organization UNIDO has signed Memorandum of Understanding MOU with Jaipur-based Consumer Unity Trust Society CUTS to counter economic impact of COVID-19. Where is the headquarters of UNIDO? United Nations Industrial Development Organization. Where is the headquarters? AIMS Rishikesh and which company has jointly developed India's first remote health monitoring system? The researchers of which institute have developed digital stethoscope which can listen to heartbeats. It will be heartbeats, okay? Heartbeats from a distance and record. Okay, this had recently come in the news. Okay, this is a very important question. Google tied up with which smartphone company to create coronavirus contact tracing technology using Bluetooth signals? Who is the present CGA, Controller General of Accounts in India? Do not make a mistake. Do not mix it and confuse it with Comptroller and Auditor General (CAG). That is different. This is Controller General of Accounts (CGA). Jeff Bezos has topped the Forbes billionaires list, the richest in 2020. What is his present net worth? You have to mention his net worth. Okay. Now, time for the answers. International Day of Human Spaceflight observed annually on 12th April. Which ministry has launched Bharat Pade online? It is Ministry of Human Resource and Development. So, present minister, it is Ram Vilas Paswan. Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. Kendriya Bhandar, it functions under Department of Personnel and Training. Remember, this is not personal, it is personnel. Okay. Department of Personnel and Training. There is heaven and hell difference between personnel and personnel. Department of Personnel and Training. United Nations Industrial Development Organization. It is headquartered in Vienna, Austria. AIMS Rishikesh and BEL, not BEL. It is BEL, Bharat Electronics Limited. AIMS Rishikesh and Bharat Electronics Limited have jointly developed India's first remote health monitoring system. So, digital stethoscope has been developed by the researchers of IIT Bombay. Google tied up with Apple to create coronavirus contact tracing technology using the Bluetooth signals. So, who is the CGA or Controller General of Accounts? It is Shoma Roy Borman. Shoma Roy Borman, 24th CGA. Okay, and this is related to accounts, and this one is related to audit. Controller and Auditor General. It is Rajiv Maharishi. You must understand the difference. Jeff Bezos has topped the Forbes list, billionaires list. So his present net worth is 113 billion US dollars. 113 billion dollars. Who headed the seven-member committee formed by UGC of Ministry of Human Resource Development that look after the examination and academic calendar of students that is affected due to COVID-19. Which ministry has launched the web portal named Yukti to record and monitor the effectiveness and initiatives of the ministry? Which day is observed as the World Homeopathy Day? This is a very important question. Which state or union territory has launched the 5T plan to contain the COVID-19 pandemic? Which state's police developed the app Raksha Sharv, which will enable them to track the quarantined people? Which team won the ISL or Indian Super League trophy by defeating Chennai FC at the Baroda Stadium in Goa? Atal Innovation Mission (NITI Aayog), National Informatics Center (NIC) jointly launched Collab CAD in ATL schools. That is Atal Tinkering Labs. Who is the present CEO of NITI Aayog? I believe this is a very easy question. We'll be able to answer within a fraction of a second. Department of Science and Technology has funded which startup to develop immunodiagnostic kits and active virusome (AV) vaccine for COVID-19? Again, another important question. What is the name of the herbal dewormer developed by National Innovation Foundation India (NIF) by livestock owners? Filmmaker Nobuhiko Obayashi has passed away in April 2020. He belongs to which country? Okay, so I guess you have already answered. Now it's time for the answers. So, who headed the 7-member committee formed by UGC? It is R.C. Kuhat. And Yukti, web portal Yukti, okay, has been launched by Ministry of Human Resource and Development. And World Homeopathy Day is 10th April. It is 10th April. And you must always remember that it marks the birthday of Dr. Christian Hahnemann. He is popularly known as the founder of homeopathy. Okay. Which state or union territory has launched the 5T plan to contain COVID-19 pandemic? It is Delhi. Delhi has launched the 5T plan. Very important. Okay. And Chhattisgarh police has developed the app Raksha Sharv, which will enable them to track the quarantined people. So ATKFC or ATK football team, and which was formerly known as Atletico de Kolkata, has won the ISL or Indian Super League trophy by defeating Chennai FC at the Fatorda Stadium in Goa. So, who is the CEO of NITI Aayog? Very easy question. This is Amitabh Kant. Now, Department of Science and Technology has funded the startup. Which startup? They will develop the immunodiagnostic kits and active virusome vaccine for COVID-19. It is Seagull Biosolutions. Very important question. And what is the name of the herbal dewormer developed by National Innovation Foundation India by livestock owners? It is Wormivet. Filmmaker Nobuhiko Obayashi has passed away in 2020, April 2020. He is from Japan. Now, the 36th edition of Siachen Day was observed by the Indian Army on which date? 36th edition of Siachen Day. What is the theme of International Children's Book Day 2020, which was celebrated on April 2? It is celebrated annually on 2nd April. Okay. You have to name the theme for this year. Which stadium has been awarded the Indian Green Building Council Gold Green Building Rating by Gold Green Building Rating? What is the name of the first zero waste town of Assam? This is a very important question again. First zero waste town of Assam. Name the first Indian state which gets ICMR approval to conduct clinical trial of plasma therapy treatment for COVID-19. Which organization organizes or has organized rather Break the Corona Chain campaign on ground zero of various Indian states? You have to name the organization. Which Indian state has launched the food bank initiative with the theme Help End Hunger Today for Poor and Needy People? Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries OPEC along with Russia has agreed to reduce the production of crude oil amid COVID-19. Where is the headquarters of Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, that is OPEC, located. Which private sector bank has extended the bank assurance with max life insurance for 5 years, 5 more years, and dedicated financial year 21 as the year of the customer? Very important question again. What is the annual global share of production of hydroxychloroquine by India as per the Indian Pharmaceutical Alliance (IPA)? Now time for the answers. The 36th edition of Siachen Day was observed by the Indian Army on 13th April. So, the theme for this year's International Children's Book Day is A Hunger for Words. A Hunger for Words. Motera Stadium has been awarded Indian Green Building Council Gold Green Building Rating. Okay. What is the name of the first zero waste town of Assam? It is Titabor. It is Titabor, zero waste town of Assam. Now, Kerala is the first Indian state which gets the ICMR approval to conduct clinical trial of plasma therapy for COVID-19. Now, IFCO, Indian Farmers Fertilizer Cooperative, has organized the Break the Corona Chain campaign on ground zero of various Indian states. So, Manipur is the Indian state. Manipur has launched the Food Bank initiative with the theme Help End Hunger Today for the poor and needy people. Okay, the mendicants, you can say, the destitute. Okay, where is the headquarters of OPEC? It is Vienna, Austria. Now, Yes Bank. Yes Bank has extended the bank assurance with max life insurance for 5 more years and dedicated the financial year 21 as the year of the customer. And what is the annual global share of production of hydroxychloroquine by India as per the Indian Pharmaceutical Alliance (IPS)? It is 70%. UN has approved $2.5 million to help Vanu, it is Vanuatu, affected by Cyclone Harold. Vanuatu affected by Cyclone Harold. So, what is the capital and currency of Vanuatu? The What is the interest rate of RBI's new series of sovereign gold bond scheme? And it is named Sovereign Gold Bond 2020-21 for the first half of financial year 21. With which country India has signed rupees 880 crore contract for Negev 7.62 into 51 millimeter light machine guns. Negev light machine guns. Very important question again. TriFed has launched Tech for Tribals program to bring technology to tribal entrepreneurs. Where is the headquarters of TriFed? Which IIT has developed a digital stethoscope IUSync to check patients who are affected or infected rather by COVID-19? Which state annual harvest festival Vishu was celebrated at Sabarimala temple. Vishu was celebrated at Sabarimala temple. So which state is it? Very common question, very easy one. Nomura has projected a downward revision by 6.1% for the Indian economy in the April-June quarter. Nomura is a brokerage agency of which country? What is the headquarters of WADA, World Anti-Doping Agency? CCI, Competition Commission of India, has approved Emerge Sage Investment Limited's acquisition of 9.93% stake in which of the following company? Rather, in which company? Bullet Prakash has recently passed away. So he was an actor in which regional language? Now, the answers. So, the capital of Vanuatu is Port Vila and the currency is Vatu. Okay. Everything starts with V. So, it is very easy to remember. An interest rate of RBI's new series of sovereign gold bonds, it is 2.5%. And with which country India signed the 880 crore contract? It is Israel. Negev light machine guns, Israel. Okay. And headquarters of TriFed is New Delhi. TriFed has launched the Tech for Tribals program. for the tribal entrepreneurs. Very important question. So IIT Bombay has developed a digital stethoscope named IuSync to check patients who are infected with COVID-19. And Vishu and Sabarimala temple both are related to Kerala. Kerala celebrates the annual harvest festival Vishu. It is celebrated at Sabarimala temple. So Nomura is a brokerage agency of Japan. It is of Japan. Headquarters of World Anti-Doping Agency is Montreal, Canada. Montreal, Canada. Apollo Tires. CCI has approved Emerge Sales Investment Limited's acquisition of Apollo Tires. Bullet Prakash was a Kannada actor. Okay. So, where is the headquarters of ITTF, International Table Tennis Federation, located? What is the name of former Attorney General of India and senior advocate who passed away very recently? And name the veteran Congress leader and former Union Minister who passed away recently. Bhogapuram International Airport is located in which state? You have to name the state. Who has been named by IMF chief Kristalina Georgieva in her external advisory group? Very important question. I guess we'll be able to answer this. This question number 115. Easy question, but very important question. The answer is quite easy. Directorate General of Foreign Trade has tightened restrictions on import of refined palm oil. DGFT works under which ministry? That is, Directorate General of Foreign Trade works under which ministry? Name the first state in India which integrates Ayurveda and allopathy to boost immunity of COVID-19 patients. So, Ayurveda and allopathy has been integrated. Both of them have been integrated, and which is the first state in India to do so? Which railway station has become the first station to get sanitizing tunnel? This is also a very important question. Perhaps you have come across this fact in the newspaper very recently. Who has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Tata Power? In which city International Conference on Nanoscience and Technology 2020 was held? So you have to name the city where International Conference on Nanoscience and Technology 2020 was held. Now it's time for the answers. So ICONSAT was held in Kolkata. Okay, I'm coming to it. So ITTF, the headquarters is Lausanne, Switzerland. Name of the former Attorney General of India and senior advocate who passed away recently, it is Ashok Desai. M.V. Rajshekaran is the veteran Congress leader and former Union Minister who passed away recently. Bhogapuram International Airport is located in Andhra Pradesh. It is located in Andhra Pradesh. So, as I was saying, IMF chief Kristalina Georgieva has named Raghuram Rajan in her external advisory group. Okay. So DGFT, that is Directorate General of Foreign Trade, comes under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Name the first state which integrated Ayurveda and allopathy to boost the immunity of COVID-19 patients. It is Goa. Very important question. And you must be knowing that Goa is now free from COVID-19. Okay. The last uh, person who had tested positive is now negative. Okay. So Goa is a corona free state now. Okay. We must learn from them. Learn something from them. Okay. Which railway station has become the first station to get sanitizing tunnel? It is Ahmedabad. Shardul Thakur. Shardul Shardul Thakur. It will be Thakur. Okay. The R is missing by mistake. Shardul Thakur. Shardul Thakur has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Tata Power. Okay. Now, in which city International Conference on Nanoscience and Technology 2020 was held? It is Kolkata. It is Kolkata. Now, the next one. So, name the most digitally skillful country in the world as per the Gartner 2019 Digital Workplace Survey. The Sri Chaitanya, mm, sorry, not Sri Chaitanya, the Sri Chitra Tirunal Institute of, sorry, for Medical Science and Technology, SCTIMST. The Sri Chitra Tirunal Institute for Medical Sciences and Technology, Tiruvananthapuram, Kerala, under the Department of Science and Technology, has developed a low-cost diagnostic kit that can confirm COVID-19 in just 2 hours. What is the name of the kit? Perhaps you must have come across it in one of the previous questions. So you need to answer this very fast within the fraction of a second. The name the Transport Aggregator app developed by National Informatics Center, which was launched by Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar for farmers. And the geospatial platform, which was named the geospatial platform, which was prepared and managed by Survey of India SOI. Which company has launched, just a second, this will be name the geospatial platform, okay, and which company has launched new virtual braille keyboard named Talkback. Okay, the name is Talkback. The new species of green pit viper discovered in Arunachal Pradesh by a team of researchers was named Salajar's pit viper after Dash, a fictional character in J.K. Rowling's book series Harry Potter. This is also a very important question. Perhaps you have come across it in the newspapers very recently. The World Hemophilia Day is celebrated annually on April 17. What is the theme for the day for the year 2020? To celebrate the fine arts and to promote awareness of creative activity worldwide, the International Association of Art partnered the partner of United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, that is UNESCO, has declared the World Art Day on. You have to mention the date. Who has launched the Fuel Humsafar app for delivery of diesel at doorstep of housing societies, hotels, and hospitals? So, who has launched the Fuel Humsafar app? In how many phases Census India 2021 will be conducted? It has been announced in March 2020. Okay. Now, it's time for the answers. Name the most digitally skillful country. It is India. Okay. We should be proud of it. So India is the most digitally skillful country in the world as per the Gartner 2019 Digital Workplace Survey. So the name of the kit is Chitra Gene Lamp M. It is developed by Sri Chitra Tirunal Institute for Medical Sciences and Technology. See, the name Chitra is present here also. Chitra Gene Lamp M. Okay, it will be a diagnostic kit, low cost diagnostic kit. It can confirm the coronavirus in just 2 hours. Name the transport aggregator app developed by National Informatics Center, which was launched by Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar for the farmers. It is Kishan Rath. Kishan Rath. Find the geospatial platform. Sorry, name the geospatial platform which was prepared and managed by Survey of India. It is Sahyog platform. Which company has launched the new virtual braille keyboard named Talkback? It is Google. Very important question. So, the green pit viper, which was discovered in Arunachal Pradesh, okay, was named Salazar's pit viper. It was named after Salazar Slytherin. It is a fictional character in Harry Potter. Okay, and Harry Potter has been written by J.K. Rowling. The World Hemophilia Day is on April 17. So the theme for this year is get plus involved. Get plus involved. Get involved. Okay. This is the theme. Now, World Art Day is on 15th April. World Art Day is celebrated on 15th April. Fuel Humsapper app was launched by Santosh Gangwar. Okay, Santosh Gangwar. In how many phases census will be conducted? It will be conducted in two phases. Understood? BCCI creates Team Mask Force to spread awareness against COVID-19. Who is the BCCI president and where is the headquarters of BCCI? We have to name both. National Institute of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj has collaborated with UNICEF for training community leaders through online to fight COVID-19. Where is NIRDPR located? National Institute of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj located. Ministry of Home Affairs has issued the advisory to safeguard private individuals from using which video conferencing application? Again, very important question. It was in the news, uh, it was all over the news. Okay, Indian Express, Hindu, everywhere. So this is a very important and common question. You must be aware of it. Ministry of Home Affairs has issued advisory to every private individual that they should not use that particular video conferencing application. So you have to name it. Okay. Under which section of Disaster Management Act 2005 spitting in public is an offense now? So spitting in public is a criminal offense right now. Okay. So it is under which section of the Disaster Management Act 2005? You have to name the section. Name the first Indian city which announced that face mask is mandatory in public places. So you have to name the first Indian city which has which had done that. Okay. Name the countries other than ASEAN countries which attended the ASEAN Plus 3 summit on COVID-19 response. So it is already here. Forgot to omit. So it is China and Japan. These countries are China and Japan. Name the first insurance company in India which has announced additional benefits for policyholders and agents to support them during COVID-19 pandemic. First insurance company to do so. So what is the amount that will be provided to refinance NABARD, SIDBI and NHB? Also mention the headquarters of the three. Okay. Try in your mind if you can figure out or remember the headquarters of these three. Okay. Also the amount. If you can recall both the headquarters and the amount, then your preparation is excellent. Okay. Name the person who has been appointed as the ambassador of World Wildlife Fund, India's Environment Education Program. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has attended the plenary meeting of the International Monetary and Financial Committee (IMFC) of the International Monetary Fund. How many member countries are present in IMF? So now it's time for the answers. Alright. BCCI has created Team Mask Force. So BCCI president is Saurav Ganguly, the Bengal Tiger, and the headquarters of BCCI is Mumbai. BCCI headquarters is Mumbai. So National Institute of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj is in Hyderabad. Ministry of Home Affairs. It is the Zoom app. Ministry of Home Affairs has issued advisory to safeguard private individuals from using which video conferencing application? It is the Zoom application. Recently, it has come in the news that there are some security lapses in the Zoom app. Okay, the servers were redirected to China. It was also mentioned. So you need to be careful while using this app for video conferencing. Okay. Under which section of Disaster Management Act 2005 spitting is, oh come on, this is spitting not splitting. Okay, spitting in public is offense now. It is section 51B. Section 51B of the Disaster Management Act 2005. You can be penalized and you can also land in jail. Alright. So avoid spitting in public. Rather, you must not spit in public. Not now and not now during the pandemic and never ever again. Okay. It is both a criminal offense and it is a poor habit. Do not spit in public. Name the first Indian city which has announced that face mask is mandatory in public places. It is Mumbai. So China and Japan, China, Japan, and South Korea. These are the three countries. Okay, the three non-Asian countries. Countries other than Asian countries, China, Japan, and South Korea. They have attended the ASEAN Plus 3 summit on COVID-19 response. And Tata AIA Life Insurance is the first life insurance company which has announced additional benefits for its policyholders and agents to support them during the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, the amount 50,000 crore is the total amount to refinance NABARD, SIDBI, and NHB. The funding is divided as follows. See, 25,000 crore for NHB. Okay, sorry. 25,000 crore for NABARD, that is National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, NABARD. 15,000 crore for SIDBI and 10,000 crore for National Housing Bank. So, where are the headquarters? Where are the headquarters? So, the headquarter of National Housing Bank is New Delhi. The headquarter of National Housing Bank is New Delhi. And the headquarter of NABARD is Mumbai. The headquarters of NABARD is Mumbai. And the headquarters of SIDBI, that is Small Industries Development Bank of India, is Lucknow. SIDBI headquarters is in Lucknow. Now, name the person who has been appointed as the brand ambassador of World Wildlife Fund, India's Environment Education Program. It is Vishwanathan Anand. So, how many member countries are present in IMF? There are total 189 member countries in IMF. Okay. Earth Day is observed globally on which date? The National Botanical Research Institute (NBRI) created alcohol-based herbal sanitizer. Who is the present director of NBRI, that is National Botanical Research Institute? Which bank has launched the Safety Grid campaign? UN Chinese Language Day is observed on which date annually? The national list of intangible cultural heritage of India has been launched by whom? You have to name the person who has launched it. Okay. Now, Indian Navy formed the air evacuation pod for COVID-19 patients. Who is the chief of the naval staff? Agarkar Research Institute (ARI) has developed a bug sniffer for the detection of pathogens. The institute is based in which IIT has developed WordBot for COVID-19 patients? A book titled Shuttling to the Top, the story of PV Sindhu has been released. You have to name the author of the book. This is a very important question again. Okay. Name the author of the book. World Liver Day is observed globally on which date? Now it's time for the answers. Earth Day, 22nd April. The theme for this year was climate action. And present director of National Botanical Research Institute is Dr. S.K. Barik. Dr. S.K. Barik. Which bank has launched Safety Grid campaign? It is HDFC Bank. UN Chinese Language Day is on April 20. Is on April 20. National List of Intangible Cultural Heritage of India has been launched by Prahlad Singh Patel, the Union Minister for Culture, Independent Church. Indian Navy. Who is the Chief of Naval Staff? It is Admiral Karambir Singh. Admiral Karambir Singh. So, Indian Navy has formed the air evacuation pod for COVID-19 patients. Agarkar Research Institute is based in Pune. It has developed the bug sniffer for detection of pathogens. So, which IIT has developed the ward bot for COVID-19 patients? It is IIT Ropar. And what will be the function of the ward bot? The ward bot will deliver medicines and food to COVID-19 patients in isolation wards without human intervention. It will prevent the spread of the disease from the patients, to the patients who are present in the isolation wards to the health workers. Suppose a health worker has gone to the isolation ward to deliver medicines and food. Okay, he may contract the virus, right? When he comes in close proximity of the COVID-19 patients. So it is always better to use a robot, right, in place of humans, right? Human life is very precious, as we all know. The Wardbot will deliver the medicines and food to the COVID-19 patients in isolation wards without human intervention. So, shuttling to the top, the story of PV Sindhu has been authored by sports journalist V. Krishnaswamy. V. Krishnaswamy has written the book Shuttling to the Top, the story of PV Sindhu. World Liver Day is on 19th April. So, who has been appointed as the CEO of Huawei Telecommunications India? Huawei Telecommunications India का CEO, Chief Executive Officer कौन है? Paytm Payments Bank Limited inks partnership with Mastercard to issue virtual and physical debit cards. So, who is the MD and CEO of Paytm Payments Bank Limited? Which bank has launched the voice banking services on Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant? Rudratej Singh has passed away recently. He was the CEO and president of which company? You have to name the company. Who has won the Chinese Virtual Grand Prix? Who has been appointed as the secretary to the president of India? World Creativity and Innovation Day is observed globally on which date every year? Adam Higginbotham's book wins the William E. Colby Award. What is the name of the book? You have to name the book. Dash becomes the first Indian state to geotag community kitchens and shelters. Okay. Which country organized the G20 Extraordinary Agriculture Ministers Meet? Now it's time for the answers. So, CEO of Huawei Technologies, Telecommunications India is David Lee. So he has replaced Jay Shen, who has been promoted to handle Asia Pacific level business role. So Paytm Payments Bank Limited, the MD and CEO is SK Gupta or Satish Kumar Gupta. Which bank has launched voice banking services on Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant? It is ICICI Bank, that is Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India. Rudra Tej Singh was the CEO and president of BMW India. Okay. Who has owned the Chinese virtual Grand Prix? Charles Leclerc of Ferrari. Okay. Charles Leclerc of Ferrari has owned the Chinese virtual Grand Prix. Who has been appointed secretary to the president of India? It is K.D. Tripathi, Kapil Dev Tripathi. He will replace whom? He will replace Sanjay Kothari. Very important question. He will replace whom? In the exam, the examiner can be very tricky, very clever. He can mention and give the fact that Kapil Dev Tripathi has been appointed as the secretary to the president of India. Okay. Yes, he will give the fact that Kapil Dev Tripathi has been appointed as the secretary to the president of India. Now, the examiner will ask, he will replace whom? Okay, and your answer will be Sanjay Kothari. Kapil Dev Tripathi will replace Sanjay Kothari because Sanjay Kothari was selected as the Chief Vigilance Commissioner in February. Okay. World Creativity and Innovation Day is observed globally on 21st April. Understood? Okay. Adam Higginbotham's book has won the William E. Colby Award. Name of the book is Midnight in Chernobyl, the untold story of the world's greatest nuclear disaster. UP becomes the first state to geotech community kitchens and shelters. So Saudi Arabia will organize, rather has organized the G20 Extraordinary Agriculture Meet. So when is the International Chernobyl Disaster Remembrance Day observed? Israel's first fully digital bank would be launched by which company in the year 2021? Abdamitra app launched by which state government? The Abdamitra app has been launched by which state government? Facebook has bought. Facebook buys 9.99% stake in Reliance Jio. So where is the headquarters of Facebook? Okay. Who has become the new president of International Motorcycle Manufacturers Association for 2 years? Recently, Lebanon legalizes cannabis farming for medicinal use. So, who is the Prime Minister of Lebanon? You have to name him. Which state government has partnered with healthcare startup MedCourse to launch Ayu and Shehat Sathi app to fight against COVID-19? Which state government has given the approval of the third edition of his government's Sujalam Sufalam Jal Sanchay Abhijan amid the coronavirus lockdown? Very important question. The administration of Patana Mitha district in which state has launched a vehicle called Tiranga? So, what is the full form of the Tiranga vehicle? Total India Remote Analysis Nirogya Abhijan for rapid screening of COVID-19 symptoms. Who has been reappointed as the MD and CEO of City Union Bank? Now, time for the answers. So, International Chernobyl Disaster Remembrance Day is on 26th April. Israel's first fully digital bank will be launched by TCS, Tata Consultancy Services. The digital banking operations platform will be powered by TCS Bank's global banking platform. So, Karnataka government has launched the Apta Mitra app. Facebook has bought 9.99% stake in Reliance Jio. Headquarters of Facebook is in California, USA. Rakesh Sharma is the new president of International Motorcycle Manufacturers Association for a period of 2 years. So, who is the Prime Minister of Lebanon? It is Hassan Diab. Hassan Diab is the Prime Minister of Lebanon. So, Rajasthan state government has partnered with healthcare startup MedPods to launch the Ayu and Shehat Sathi app to fight against COVID-19. Which state has given the approval for the third edition of government's Sujalam Sufalam Jan Sanchay Abhijan? It is Gujarat. So, the administration of Patanamthitta district in which state? It is of Kerala. It has launched the vehicle Tiranga. So there are some static facts regarding Kerala. CM is Pinarayi Vijayan, Governor is Arif Muhammad Khan, and capital is Thiruvananthapuram. Governor is Arif Muhammad Khan and CM is Pinarayi Vijayan. These are the static facts of Kerala. Who has been reappointed as the MD and CEO of City Union Bank? It is N. Kamakodi. N. Kamakodi. Which country will host the G20 summit in 2021? Which country recently became a member of the Commonwealth of Nations? Which country will host the 2024 Winter Youth Olympics? When is the World Intellectual Property Day observed? Which feature has been launched by Facebook to allow group video chat? So this is a very good option for group video chat. Name the feature. Kerala has recently, that is in April, deployed which robot to serve food and medicines to COVID-19 patients? The central government has formed six interministerial teams, two for West Bengal, two for Maharashtra, one for Rajasthan, and one for MP. Under which act? So the central government has formed the six interministerial teams under which act? You have to name the act. Who launched the Vidyadan 2.0 on Diksha platform? Vidyadan 2.0 or 2.0 on Diksha platform. Iran recently launched its first military satellite, Noor, into orbit. So you have to name the president of Iran. Who is the president of Iran? Dash has become, it will be become, okay? Not becomes. We cannot use S after has become. Dash has become the first state with a software based in-house facility in virtual course. So it's time for the answers. So India will host the G20 summit in 2021. Maldives recently became a member of the Commonwealth of Nations. So South Korea will host the 2024 Winter Youth Olympic. Mind it. So 26th April is the date when World Intellectual Property Day is observed. The theme for this year is Innovate for a Green Future. The theme for this year is Innovate for a Green Future. Which feature has been launched by Facebook to allow group video chat? It is Messenger Rooms. Now, Kerala has launched which robot to serve food and medicines to COVID-19 patients? It is Karmibot. Okay. So the central government has formed 16 ministerial teams. It is under the Disaster Management Act 2005. Who has launched the Vidyadan 2.0 on Diksha platform? It is Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. On this platform, what will happen? On this platform, teachers will provide high quality teaching. You can always understand the meaning. Vidyadan, providing knowledge, right? Vidyadan. If you break the words, it is Vidya and Da. That is, knowledge will be imparted by the teachers on this platform. Understood? Iran recently launched its first military satellite Noor into orbit. So, who is the president of Iran? It is Hassan Rouhani. Hassan Rouhani. So, UP is the state which has become the first state with a software-based in-house facility of virtual courts. Next one. According to a report by Swedish think tank SIPRI, how much did the global military spending go up in 2019? And according to a report by Swedish think tank in 2019, India was the dash largest military spenders in the world. So both are related to SIPRI, right? India was the dash largest military spender in the world. Very important question. Umar Akmal was banned for 3 years. He is from which country? Very easy question. Who has been nominated by US President Donald Trump as America's next envoy to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, that is OECD. Which day is observed as International Chernobyl Disaster Remembrance Day? KGMU has become the first government hospital in the country to successfully launch the plasma therapy treatment for COVID-19 patients. Where is it located? The KGMU the KGMU government hospital is located in which city? Okay. Then, which company got RBI's approval to issue co-branded prepaid credit cards? Sorry, prepaid cards. Which company has partnered with Indian Railways to transport consignment via rail route across the country? Who has been appointed by the head coach of the United States of America men's cricket team? Which bank has approved $1.5 billion loan to India to help fund its fight against coronavirus pandemic? Now it's time for the answers. So, according to a report by Swedish think tank SIPRI, what is the full form of SIPRI SIPRI? It is Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. Okay. How much did the global military spending go up? It is 1917 billion, 1917 billion US dollar. So India was the third largest military spender. Okay, according to the SIPRI report. Umar Akmal is from Pakistan. Who has been nominated by US President Donald Trump as America's next envoy to OECD? It is Manisha Singh. It is Manisha Singh. International Chernobyl Disaster Remembrance Day is on 26th April. Just a second. KGMU is located in Lucknow. It is located in Lucknow. Which company got RBI's approval to issue co-branded prepaid cards? It is Transcorp International. Again, a very important question. Transcorp International. Transcorp International. Which company has partnered with Indian Railways to transport consignment via rail route? It is Amazon. Who has been appointed as the head coach of United States of America's men's cricket team? It is J. Arun Kumar. J. Arun Kumar. So, ADB, Asian Development Bank, has approved the $1.5 billion loan to India to help fight the COVID-19 pandemic. Which country has lost the hosting rights of the 2021 Men's Boxing World Championship? Moody's Investor Service slashed India's growth forecast for calendar year 2020 to dash from 2.5% projected in March. India Rating and Research, a Fitch Group company, has further slashed its estimate for India's GDP growth rate to dash for 2020-21. Which bank has signed the agreement, an agreement rather, and of course, how can I overlook this one? It should be an. And which bank has signed an agreement with Max Financial Services Limited to buy 29% stake in Max Life Insurance Company? Middle distance runner Dash has been banned for 4 years by Athletics Integrity Unit AIU of World Athletics. Which country has cancelled multilateral air combat training exercise, which is Pitch Black 2020? Name the what is the name of the noted Oriya dramatist who passed away recently? So, which IIT has developed the COVID-19 dashboard? It is named Prakriti. The name of the dashboard is Prakriti. Which day is observed as World Day for Safety and Health at Work? With which company Nokia has signed a deal of $1 billion in order to enhance the network capacity? So, it's time for the answers. So, India has lost the hosting rights of 2021 Men's Boxing Championship, World Championship. So, Moody's has forecasted the growth to be 0.2% only. So, you can understand the present condition, and it will have severe impacts on the economy, global economy as well the economy of India. India Rating and Research, a Fitch Group company, has further slashed its estimate for India's GDP growth rate to 1.9%. So Axis Bank has signed an agreement with Max Financial Services Limited to buy 29% stake in Max Life Insurance Company. So, middle distance runner is Jhumaka Khatun. She has been banned for 4 years by Athletics Integrity Unit of World Athletics. Which country has cancelled the multilateral air combat training exercise Pitch Black 2020? It is Australia. So, Vijay Mishra is the noted Oriya dramatist who passed away recently. And IIT Delhi has developed the COVID-19 dashboard named Prakriti. Prakriti has been developed by IIT Delhi. So 28th April is observed as the World Day for Safety and Health at Work. And Nokia has signed a deal with Bharti Airtel. The deal amount is $1 billion. So the deal is to enhance network capacity. So with this we have come to the end of the best 200 current affairs of the month of April. Now it's time to look at the static facts about Himachal Pradesh. Today's state is Himachal Pradesh. Last day we had discussed Jammu and Kashmir. Now today we will discuss Himachal Pradesh. It was founded on 25th January 1971. The summer capital is Shimla, winter capital is Dharamchala. There are 12 districts. CM is Jairam Thakur. Governor is Bandaru Dattatreya. The state animal is snow leopard. Here you can see the picture of the snow leopard. Okay, this is the state animal. SA I am mentioning. Okay, this is the state animal, the snow leopard. Okay, and Himachal Pradesh shares boundaries with. See, this is a very important question. Uh, it may not be asked in any banking exam, of course, but yes, such type of question was asked in SSC CGL. Okay, so you must be aware of the boundaries. Like, uh, for example, Assam shares boundaries with which state or which country. Okay, and then with how many countries the state of Jammu and Kashmir shares its borders, like this. Okay, so you must be aware of the borders. Okay, these are some very important questions, and these can be asked in all exams other than banking and insurance. They can be asked in SSC, they can be asked in railways, they can be asked in WBCS or state PSC exams. So be careful with it, and you must know the facts. Okay, so I will also share this fact every day, so no issue, you can learn from here. So Himachal Pradesh shares its boundaries with Jammu and Kashmir to the north and northwest. This is the map of Himachal Pradesh. You can see clearly. Okay. Jammu and Kashmir to the north and northwest. Okay. Punjab to the southwest. Punjab to the southwest. Wait, let me highlight it. See, Jammu and Kashmir to the north and northwest. Understood? Punjab to the southwest. This is the southwest direction. Haryana and UP to the south. Haryana and UP in the south. See, it is quite clear from the picture, right? And Uttarakhand to the southwest, southeast. See, here it is Uttarakhand, southeast. Understood? So, the state of Himachal Pradesh shares boundaries with Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab, Haryana, UP, and Uttarakhand. Very important. Important rivers. The important rivers are Chenab, Ravi, Bias, Satluj, and Yamuna. Now, the national parks. The Great Himalayan National Park, Indarkila National Park, Khirganga National Park, Pin Valley National Park, Simbalbara National Park, and now the wildlife sanctuaries: Tibbar Wildlife Sanctuary, Kalatop Wildlife Sanctuary, Kanwar Wildlife Sanctuary, Renuka Wildlife Sanctuary, Simbalbara Wildlife Sanctuary, very important one. Chandratal, again an important one, Wildlife Sanctuary. Pin Valley, another important one. Pin Valley Wildlife Sanctuary. Okay. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this. I try to provide a PDF of this. Also, you can take a screenshot by pausing the video. And here, you must take a full screenshot so that the map is also visible on the left. Okay. It will help you remember. Okay. After all, seeing is believing, right? When you get to see things, we can easily memorize. Understand? We need not mug up things. We can easily keep in our memory. Once we see something, we can easily relate, right? So, with this, we have come to the end. So, you can download the Exigence Educator app and take the free quiz on monthly current affairs from the app. And also, in the app, you will get one section of current affairs. Okay. At the bottom, you will find current affairs, and from there you can always learn the daily current affairs. You'll get the daily current affairs from the app in the current affairs section. Also on the website it is also available. You can just click on current affairs and get access to the daily current affairs. It is not in question answer format, it will be in detailed format. Okay, you can learn the daily current affairs from there, and after that you can watch this video. It will be a revision, it will act as a revision tool, and after that you can take the free quiz on the monthly current affairs. Okay, so in order to get access to the monthly current affairs, rather I will be bringing the weekly current affairs of the month of May. I'm trying to increase the number of questions. Okay, it will be assured that it will be more than 300. It can go up to 400 or it can be 310, 20, like that. But it will be 300 or more. Okay, so the current affairs of May will be 300 or more. I will try to cover the some static questions also. So static GK facts. Okay, for that, you need to subscribe to the channel so that you can get easy access to the next videos of current affairs. Understood? That's all, folks. Thank you. God bless. Take care. Have a good day.